Okay, YouTube is going. Instagram is going. Dang it, I forgot to tell my mom I'm live. Babe, can you text my mom and tell her I'm live? She's going to be so mad if she misses it. Hi, everyone. Did you guys see the magazine cover? I literally just posted it like a few minutes ago. Could not believe I was on the cover of the magazine. So I am on YouTube Live here. I'm on Instagram Live here. Instagram is flooding in YouTube. Y'all need to catch up, honey. All right, so I really wanted to come on here and just share with you guys some updates, some very important updates. Hi y'all. You guys are so sweet. I wanted to pop in and quickly just share some upcoming things that are going to be changing with Aaron on Demand. We are undergoing some major scaling, and it has been just an overall transition that I'm undergoing. Okay, so we just got married. We've just moved into a house. We're redoing the website, moving the eBrand club. Like, I'm bringing strategy calls back, completely revamped them. It's just like so much going on. And so anyway, I wanted to share with you guys some of the updates that we will have coming in the eBrand Club, because I know that a lot of people who are on both of my platforms or follow me are very interested in joining, and I wanted to just keep you all in the loop of some of the changes we're making. So first of all, we are changing the membership structure. So there will now be tiers to the membership. So now everything is housed in Facebook. It's a Facebook group. You have to pay manually through you have to pay through my site, and then we manually add you into the Facebook group. Totally inefficient, but when I started the membership club, that was like the most simple, straightforward way that I felt like I could disperse the information, get a group of people together. And so that's what we decided to do. But now, over 700 members later, having all of these people in a Facebook group, posting the content in there, it gets lost in the shuffle. People are coming in, they're a bit confused. They're like not sure what to do, what to click on. And so we decided to move the club to Kajabi. Now, Kajabi is an incredible platform. There are so many things that you can do in that. This is not sponsored. Kajabi is not paying me. They're not discounting me or anything, but so far, my experience with the platform has been amazing, and we've pretty much built the whole membership club in Kajabi. Now, I will still be using the Facebook group for like community and everything, but we're gonna move all of the content into Kajabi. So this is what this means. We're gonna have two separate membership tiers. So there will be a $30 membership, which is currently the price of the club now as is. But right now, if you're in the Facebook group, you have access to all the past live lessons that we've done in the club, all the past content. If you join the eBrand Club next year, you will not have access to all of the content depending on which membership you get. So there will be two different levels of the membership and two different ways you can pay for it. So you can either pay by the month or pay annually. So what is about to happen is, in the club, we are no longer going to be accepting new members in the Facebook realm, which is where all the content lives after November 30th. We're completely shutting down for December. So if you're not in the club before November 30th or by November 30th, you will not be able to join the club until January 1st. So that is when the new membership tiering will be implemented. The reason why this is important is because if you want access to all the past live lessons, you will have to join the membership club, the eBrand Club, like now before December 1st or before by November 30th. Okay. So after that, everything will be taken out of the Facebook group, all of the content, and we are going to have all the content live in Kajabi. So here is what the membership tiers will look like. There's going to be a $30 membership tier. That is the eBrand Pro membership. That is $30 by the month, or $300 if you want to pay for the whole year. You will save 2 months worth of payments if you pay for the whole year. So with the Pro membership, you will get monthly expert masterclasses. We had some amazing guests. Tatiana O'Hara is on here now. She was one of the guests. She talked about scaling your business. We've had Courtney Sanders talk about podcasts. We've had Abu Fofana talk about running Facebook ads. We've had some amazing masterclass speakers, and it's just going to rev up in the next year. So you will have access to those weekly live lessons. We do have a book club. We'll have book discussions in there, access to the Facebook community, access to replays of the current month only if you choose to pay for the month to month. So you will not have access to all of the past lives and content that we've done in the club if you pay the month-to-month membership. So if you pay and you start paying in January, you are only going to have access to that January content as it drips. Then February 1st comes and all the January content will be gone. And you also will not have access to the past lives and things like that. So, and then you'll have access to monthly challenges and giveaways that we do in the club. Now, if you pay for the yearly subscription, you will have access to all of the past live lessons. So if you pay for the eBrand Pro annual, you will get all of the live lessons, access to all of those. But if you pay the monthly $30, you only get that month's content. So I hope you guys are following me. So the second tier is the eBrand Elite. And with that, you will get, that is $50 a month, or $500 for the whole year. Again, if you pay for 12 months at $50, you will be paying $600. So we are giving you 2 months free if you choose to pay for the year. All right, so you will get all the same things that you get in the eBrand Pro, but you will also get the ability to submit your links for audits. We do weekly YouTube, Instagram, and website audits in the club. If you have the Pro membership, you will only be able to watch the replay of the audits. You will not actively be able to submit your links and engage in our audits, which is a huge part of the club. Everyone loves the audits because that's like the time that I get my eyes on your channel or on your website or on your Instagram and can give you very constructive feedback. You will get exclusive elite membership classes. So a lot of times we have multiple master classes in the month. So we have multiple experts coming in, and some of those expert master classes are only going to be reserved for elite members. There will be a monthly live Q&A session for elite members only, quarterly high value giveaway opportunities, opportunities to be featured on the eBoss Spotlight segment on my channel, which is where I interview an eBoss, which is one of my eBrand Club members, and let them share about their business, how they're growing, all of these different cool things. There are some on my channel, so you guys can check it out. And you will also get discounts on strategy calls if you are an elite member. So again, for this plan as well, if you do choose the $50 a month plan, you still will only have access to the lives that are going on that month. You just now have more resources that you can have access to within your membership. So I hope this makes sense. So when we do open up the club, there will be a very, very quick sale. We will be offering $100 off of the elite annual membership. So it will be $400 instead of $500 if you guys are interested. So that sale will probably be running on January 1st and January 2nd. So please, please, please mark your calendars. If you choose not to get in the club right now, if you don't get that annual membership, then you will not have access to all of the stuff that we've been doing in the club, which, I mean, we've had lives on so many things from branding to business building to scaling to mood boards, media kits. If you are looking to grow your business, if you have a brand that you kind of just like guessing, you're throwing spaghetti at the wall, just trying to like figure out, is this what I should be doing? You're trying all these random things that you've watched and heard and think is the right next move. If you are looking for a community of bosses who are working hard, who are ready to take their business to the next level, and we're providing you with the tools and resources to do so, then I highly recommend that you join the club, whether it be now or later. But I just figured, because I know the club is going to be closed for the month of December for admission, and we're opening back up in January, I just wanted to let you know, if you are in before the 30th, you will have access to what we do in the club in December, and you will have access to all of the past lives that we've done for the past year and a half. So, will those of us already a part of the club be grandfathered into the $50 membership club? $50 membership. Please go watch the live that I did in the club this morning or this early afternoon. I shared what we're doing specifically for the eBoss community, for the eBrand club. That is a whole different live. So if you are in the eBrand club and you are watching this, I went live this morning in the club to explain what we're doing for the eBrand club. I don't want to say those things on this live because I don't want anyone to get confused if they aren't in the eBrand club. So please go watch that live. If you are an eBrand Club member, I cannot answer your questions pertaining to how we're going to work with your membership because I already answered those in the club. So that live is live in the club already. If we sign up now, what tier would we be considered? Long story short, even if you sign up now, the benefit of signing up now is so that you will then have access to the past content if you don't choose to do the annual membership. So if you want to have access to the 50 plus lives that we have done, master classes with experts in their fields, lives that I've done weekly, they're like 40 to an hour long live lessons, really going in depth. If you love my YouTube channel, I promise you, you will extra love the content in the eBrand club. That is the benefit of getting into the club now. You will still be required to move over to Kajabi. There is no getting around it. We have to move over, and you will have to choose a membership that you want to go into. But if you get in now, you have access to all the past content, and you have access to the December content, which is only going to be exclusive to the current members because we're locking the eBrand club for the month of December. It will not be open for admission. So I hope that makes it clear. To sign up now is $30. It is $30 a month. And the biggest reason why we decided to make this change was because we felt it wasn't fair that people could come in now and get access to all this content that some people have been paying for since the very beginning. We still have eBrand Club members from the very first day. The very first eBrand Club member is still in the club. And she was actually recently just featured in O Magazine. She just I think she just quit her job and she's full-time with her business now. And when she joined the club, her business was just an idea. I don't even think she kickstarted it all the way. So if you really get in there and take advantage of all the information and the community and really network, one of the eBosses just won a scholarship. So it's a lot that goes on in the club. I can go on and on and on about how amazing it is. But I just want you guys to know what is going to be happening because it is going to be moving over to a different platform, which the interface is just, it looks so much better. It's so much easier to follow and it's just so much more professional. And I feel like it just reflects my level of work ethic and professionalism a lot more. So, and another thing I didn't really like is that people had to be on Facebook in order to join the club. There were a lot of people who were like, I don't have a Facebook profile. Do I still have to, is that the only way I can join? So now that won't be the case. When does the top 3 come out? There will be a pre-order within the next probably week or two. I will update you guys on when the link is out. Probably everything is just gonna kind of launch at the same time, but we are hoping that everyone gets their top 3 notebooks by January 1st. So that is our goal. Will the price be increasing once the eBrand Club opens back up in January? There is a $30 membership now, but you won't have access to as much that you have access to now. So if you're paying $30 a month now, you have access to everything. If you pay $30 a month in January, the price is not changing for a specific tier of the membership, but you won't have as much access. So that would be the benefit of you getting in the club now. If you're really going to take December seriously and you want to like binge all of the content that was in the club, you are fully able to do that. You would just have to join the club before we shut membership down, which would be on December 1st. We're not accepting any new members until January 1st. So it's $30 a month. So you guys, I know there are people who probably just hopped in, and this happened to me earlier. There were people who just hopped in, so they didn't know exactly like what I was saying, and so I kept repeating myself. So when this is over, please rewatch. I promise there isn't a whole bunch of me talking like just rambling in the beginning. You can literally go back and rewatch and just hear how the tiers are broken down, so that you know. And I will probably put up something on my Instagram feed that you can visually see, so you can see how the membership club will be set up, instead of me like talking you through it. And you can see what's included, how much it is a month, or how much it is a year. The sale that we will be running starting January 1st for maybe a day or 2 days is that you are able to get $100 off of the Elite annual membership only. That is only applicable for the Elite membership. No, I'm keeping all the content in December. So everything, if you pay for the whole year, then you will get access to all of the content in the past. If you pay for, if you pay month to month, then you won't see any of the past content. Hi, Mina. She said the eBrand Club is bomb, y'all. If you are ready to level up, definitely join. Hey, eBoss. So if you do want to join now, you will have to do that on my website, earnondemand.com/eBrand. Again, you will have to move over to Kajabi. The benefit of joining now, though, is that you can get all the past lives if you did not want to pay for the annual membership, which, I mean, you're saving money by paying for the annual membership anyway. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there's this very fine window of time if you did still want to join, because we will not be accepting any new members in December. I'll rewatch because I have so many questions you probably already answered. Thank you. Are you deleting the Facebook group? No, we are not deleting the Facebook group. The Facebook group will still be active. It will just be for discussion threads and for questions and for tips and little, chit-chatty things. Right now, the Facebook group holds everything. It holds all the past lives. It holds all of the audit replays and the master classes, and Zoom links are posted in there. And it's like cluttered with just so much stuff. I'm not cooking. I don't know why you think I'm cooking. Okay, so if anyone has logged in late, I was just explaining how we are changing up the eBrand Club. The tiers there will be tiers now. We are moving the club from the Facebook group to Kajabi. We will still have the Facebook group, but it won't house everything. So you will not need a Facebook page to join the group. And there will be new tiers for the group. So there is a pro version and an elite version. Please go back and rewatch this to get an understanding of what the 2 tiers mean. We will be running a sale for the Elite annual membership. If you are interested in that, it is, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm literally so excited. So we're not leaving Facebook, but we are leaving Facebook only. Okay. And like I said, I just want you guys to know that it's okay to just start where you're at and start with what you know. When I started the eBrand Club, I did not like over research about like, okay, now which membership platform is going to be the best and which, how do I format it and how do I do this and how do I do that? I knew Facebook group. My mom was in a Facebook group that she paid for and she loved it. And I was like, okay, great. Like, I want to start a membership club. I'm going to do it that way. I just had to set the Facebook group up, and it was done. And it worked. It worked for a while, it worked for a good amount of time. And I think that, it taught me a very valuable lesson that you don't have to have everything all together. If you have the information and the knowledge and, you can give people high value, then one, like, they're going to join. Okay. And they're going to do, they're going to enjoy it because you're pouring a lot into it. But there comes a time then where you grow and things just, you outgrow certain platforms. And I think that's what happened, is that we just outgrew Facebook. You guys, I'm telling you, like, we were manually, and we still are manually insert. Like, we have an Excel spreadsheet that is just a monstrosity. Okay. And I'm telling you guys, like, we log Facebook names because when we started it, we realized a lot of people's Facebook names are like Baby Boo, Brianna. And then we've got like 5 Briannas, and we're like, which Brianna is this? Like, did she pay already or whatever? So like, we have a log with like your actual name, your Facebook name, then your PayPal name, because sometimes people's PayPal account is like their business account. So then everything has a different name, and we're manually doing all of this stuff. So it just became more of a hassle. And I felt like it was stretching us too thin of us spending time managing something that could definitely be much more automated and much more efficient. And, these are just things that you run into that you don't really realize until you're actively in it. And you're like, okay, we've been keeping this spreadsheet for over a year now. Like, this person wants to cancel and, they don't know how to cancel. We've got to manually go in there and cancel for them and do this and do that. And it's just like, it's not worth the time and the energy. So once something starts just wearing you down, you got to change. And so this was like a big decision for us to actually migrate the club, because obviously migrating is inconvenient. And so you gain people, you lose people, you don't know how people are going to respond to it. But at the end of the day, like, there was a cap, and I feel like we reached that cap with the Facebook only group. So we will still have the Facebook group there for community purposes, because it is just such a wonderful place for community, but we won't have the content housed in Facebook. You will actually have your own login for the membership via Kajabi. So the Facebook group you will get the link to the Facebook group once you pay for access to the eBrand Club, once you sign up for your membership on my website, which is aaronondemand.com. So if you guys want to join now, aaronondemand.com, and then go to the eBrand. There's a thing in the menu bar. You can go to eBrand, and then you join, and then you will get the link to the Facebook group, and we will accept you in once we verify your payment on our nifty spreadsheet that I cannot wait to burn. I cannot wait. My mom has worked her butt off for the past year, like, managing the spreadsheet. We would not have a club if I didn't have my mom. So lots of questions about the top 3 notebook. The pre-order will be releasing probably in the next 2 weeks. We're just waiting to get, honestly, you guys, we're waiting to hear that the notebooks are en route like to us. They are in the United States, but I want to make sure that we have a delivery date scheduled, because I don't want to promise that they're going to be at your doors on New Year's Day or before New Year's Day, and we haven't even received them yet. You guys, when I tell you there is so much backup with the borders, with everything, like with mailing, and so everything is just taking so much longer. And so we do want to do the pre-orders, but I also don't want to say pre-orders and your order will be mailed by this date, before I know that the notebooks are literally going to be at my door by a certain day. So once they give me the exact day that they will be delivered, which they are in the United States, which is a great thing, I still am just had a very traumatizing planner situation, literally. And so I just want to make sure that everything is aligned before I give a specific date of when the messages, when the Jesus, I'm reading questions and talking at the same time, when the notebooks will be here. Okay, you guys. So I love you guys. I hope this was helpful for you and enlightening for you if you are planning on joining. If you do want to join, I highly encourage it. I just love running the club. I have met some outstanding people. The network is insane. There is just so much bartering and relationship building. I've seen some of my e-bosses are like doing photo shoots with each other, like they're tag teaming, they're accountability partners. It's just a great community outside of just the information that I'm giving. If you really do pour yourself into it, then you will definitely see the results. All right, you guys. I'm seeing people ask if it helps for certain things. The club is for if you have a business or a brand and you're trying to grow it via social media or content marketing, or just any solid business practices, then the club is for you. I would say that it is definitely for beginners, in the sense that you may be beginning a new YouTube channel or trying to figure out how to grow it. Or if you are if you are an experienced entrepreneur who is just getting warmed up to social media, or you're doing a rebrand, or if you are a new entrepreneur, you have this idea and you're really trying to figure out how to create a very strong business out of it, whether that idea is a YouTube channel or a product. I'm telling you guys, the information is so good. And we really enjoy putting all of these things together for you guys. Our last live was on mood boards, and what you should include in a mood board, and how to create one, and why you need one, and what it's good for. And we actually had a little mood board challenge, and e-bosses made their own mood boards, and just share it with the club, like why they chose the things that they chose, their color schemes, their fonts. We went through all of that, and it was extremely helpful. You can sign up on my website, once again, earnondemand.com/eBrand, or you could just go to earnondemand.com and click the eBrand button in the menu bar. If you sign up now, that is great. You will still have to migrate, but you will have access to the perks of the migration that the eBrand Club members have. And if you're in the eBrand Club and you haven't seen that live, please go over there and go live. I always share things first with the eBrand Club, so and they always get special incentives. So, all right, you guys, I'm logging off. I've been talking for long enough. I love y'all, and I'll see you later. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.